been on for years now, but the war's still on the page. Forms piled high on the table, same story, different day. You gave all that sweat and bravery. Now they say your file's misplaced, waiting rooms and long phone calls, like your name just got erased. But then it's at J4V, say, come and sit by me. You're not lost, you're not crazy. We'll cut through that papacy. Oh, Dennis at J4V helps you stand up, finally free. You fought for them, now lean on me. Lean on me, lean on me. Dennis at J4V.
Jeff, did you reroute the signal? Don't give me that look. The light's still red. Oh, we're live? Jeff, we're live. Why are you wearing those sunglasses? We're inside. Take them off. Assistants. Welcome back to 55 and Out. I'm your host, definitely not Dennis. I am Scott. I just got a little more handsome. And I'm broadcasting from an undisclosed secure location. Okay, look. Scott isn't here. I had Jeff hijack the feed from my studio. What do you mean the encryption is weak, Jeff? If Scott traces his signal, we're finished. As many of you regular viewers know, there was a situation regarding the Super Bowl. Scott's been telling everyone I lost a big bet on the coin toss. Look, I went with tails. Everyone knows tails never fails. Except this time, it failed spectacularly. So Scott has been yelling at me, you know how he gets, telling me to fix the server, move the car, pay the bookie. I decided it's time to lay low. Hiding out here in my own studio, hijacking his show until the heat dies down. Jeff, stop eating those chips I gave you. The microphone's picking it up. But since I have you captive, and since Scott usually spends his time talking about leaving corporate IT, I want to take a few minutes to talk about what happens after you leave a very different kind of service. You watch this show because you're interested in transitions. Maybe you're looking at your own retirement, but chances are you likely have one or more veterans in your life. A brother, a sister, a neighbor, a coworker, or a friend. I want to talk to you about them for a second because when I'm not losing coin toss bets, I'm a professional coach or a veteran coach with J4V Veterans Enterprise. So what exactly do I do? Simply put, I help veterans navigate the absolute maze of the Department of Veterans Affairs. When someone serves in the military, their body takes a toll. Carrying heavy gear, jumping out of trucks, toxic exposures, hearing damage, it all adds up. VA disability is essentially financial compensation for injuries, illnesses, mental health conditions that were caused or made worse by their time in service. Sounds straightforward, right? You get hurt serving our country, they take care of you. It's not straightforward at all. Here's the biggest secret and the biggest frustration about the VA. People think the VA is one big connected organization. It is not. There are two completely different sides to the VA. So you got VA healthcare, which is the hospitals and the doctors you hear the most about. And then you have your VA benefits, the side that handles the disability money. And guess what? They rarely talk to each other. A veteran can go to the VA hospital for 10 years. Doctors there might know them, know every single ache, pain, and chronic condition they suffer from. The VA doctors might be prescribing them medication and doing physical therapy. But that same veteran will not see a single dime in disability compensation for those exact conditions unless they proactively file a very specific, highly bureaucratic claim. The VA does not just hand you benefits because they know you're hurt. You must file a claim. And the VA does not make it easy. Paperwork's confusing, the burden of medical proof is entirely on the veteran, and the rejection rates can be incredibly high if you don't know the specific language the VA requires. So this is where I come in. And I know exactly how frustrating the system is because I lived it. As a retired Air Force veteran, I know what it's like to transition out. Years ago, I filed my own VA claims, hit an absolute brick wall of red tape, and got denied. And I completely gave up. Threw my hands in the air, figured, not worth the fight. I see that exact same exhaustion in the veterans you know. They filed a claim years ago, got a no, and walked away. Or maybe they're too proud to ask for help in the first place. I don't treat veterans like a number. I treat them like the CEO of their own health. In the J4V Veterans Enterprise model, I help them understand the system so they don't give up like I did. We gather their medical records. We figure out what the VA actually needs to see, and we build a strategy so they can win their claim. Think of me like the guy in the corner of the boxing ring. I can't throw the punch for them, but I make absolutely sure they are prepared to win the fight. So if you have a veteran in your life who is struggling with chronic pain, ringing in the ears, or just dealing with the aftermath of their service, ask them if they filed a VA claim. Ask them if they already have a VA disability rating. If they roll their eyes or say it's too hard, send them my way. And listen, when you send them to me, their initial conversation is completely free. We just talk, look at their situation, and see if I can help. There is zero risk for them. Plus, I want to make sure this is a win for you too. If you refer a veteran to me and they end up winning their claim, I will personally pay you a $250 referral fee. You help change a veteran's life, and I get to say thank you. What? Jeffy found us? Reroute the signal through Guam. Okay, all my contact info will be in the outro and down in the show notes. Don't let the veterans in your life leave their benefits on the table. Cut the feed, Jeff, cut the feed!